Hello, everybody. We can make our way to our seats. That would be fabulous. So we can get started on our speaker series tonight. Perfect. I think there is some free seats around sprinkled if you don't want to stand. There's a few in the front here. Yeah, make yourself comfortable for this evening. Perfect. Alrighty. Awesome. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Local Focus Community Planning Matters Speaker Series. If we haven't met, my name's Jaxon, and I'll be the MC tonight. And a little bit about me is I'm a graduate student at the Department of Geography at the University of British Columbia, and I'm studying the housing affordability crisis more broadly, but more specifically, the Broadway Plan in my research. So if you want to chat about that after, always happy to. I'm also part of the Vancouver Tenants Union at the UBC chapter, and I work alongside comrades to educate renters on their rights and fight with tenants against demo eviction. Before we start, I do want to say that this event is filmed to make it accessible for folks after the event. If you don't want to be pictured, please sit closer to the back, and we'll try our very best not to film you. And if you are new here, Local Focus is a nonprofit, nonpartisan society, and our mission is to deliver a 12-week speaker series on neighborhood-based community planning, enriching civic dialogue ahead of Vancouver's 2026 municipal election. Vancouver's legacy of neighborhood-led planning, emphasizing livability, collaboration, social cohesion, and context-sensitive design, has been overshadowed by citywide growth strategies, prioritizing scale and profit over local needs, often through the targeting of already existing affordable housing. This series will attempt to foster collaboration and recenter public understanding of neighborhood planning's important role in addressing key challenges, crucially, supporting and preserving housing affordability without compromising livability, balancing growth with infrastructure, services, and social capacity, and calling for tenant rights, protection of our homes, and enhancing local democratic participation. By sparking informed, inclusive conversations, we aim to empower residents to talk to their neighbors, to stand up to their landlords, institutions, city officials, and developers who compromise our livelihood and propel displacement. In fighting for more equitable, resilient neighborhoods that honor Vancouver's historical planning strengths, we can work together to build a stronger urban future. Tonight, we're joined by Scot Hein. Scot Hein is a retired architect, having practiced privately in Canada and the US for over 20 years on a wide array of project types, and then becoming a senior urban designer and development planner for the city of Vancouver for almost 20 years. He's also taught at UBC and SFU, and he continues to have a course titled Introduction to Neighborhood Design under continuing studies. And he also was the campus urban designer at UBC during a period of significant growth. His current work is focused on supporting neighborhood and industry groups who struggle with today's grand challenges, especially affordability. He has sat on numerous boards, including founding director of Urbanarium and Small Housing BC. And for almost 50 years, he's taught built environment education for young people where cities and their neighborhoods serve as laboratories for urban exploration into design, systems, and governance. He's author of the book, Zoning Must Evolve, you should definitely check it out, which attempts to explain civic processes and offer new ideas towards shared outcomes. He'll speak tonight about how neighborhoods might start important conversations towards meaningful transformational change. And before we get into the talk, if you heard this spiel already, I'm sorry, but for folks who are new, I just want to kind of lay out how the evening's gonna go tonight. So, as neighborhood planning is about community dialogue, like what we're doing tonight, we welcome and encourage respectful participation. After Scott's talk, we'll have a Q&A session, super fun part. And given that we have a limited time together, we ask that for this Q&A to please keep the questions and reflections streamlined and appropriate. Simply, out of fairness for others, let's keep the questions streamlined. We don't want to run it too long, just so we can get more conversation going. And if you wish to speak, we're going to have people lining up, just given that we have one mic, and we want to be able to share our questions and reflections to everybody. So with the mic, it'll be easier to hear. So you'll just line up kind of here. I'll meet you with the mic. Hopefully we'll try for just about 5 people at a time, just so then we have a little bit of crowd control. So we're excited. I know we're all excited for Scott's talk, but we'll do 5 at a time and we'll go from there. And my apologies if I have to cut off if we are running low on time, but we should be fine on that. But yeah, thank you for your understanding with that. And last thing before we get started,